Welcome to 52 Weeks of Hope. This is where you get to hear how to feel happy, balanced, and worthwhile, how to make that lonely ache vanish and feel empowered, confident, and secure. I'm Lauren Abrams, and I get to help you feel that magic again since going through my own dark night of the soul by chatting with incredible leaders, healers, and change agents who give you their message of hope after overcoming challenges of their own. And today, I'm going to talk about how to get things done, how to complete the things that mean a lot to you. Maybe they're goals, maybe they're lifelong dreams. Maybe you bought a program and you never finished it and you just really want to. Maybe you've got a bunch of half-done things. And I'm going to tell you the absolute best way to get these things done. So if you bought a whole bunch of these programs and they tell you maybe how to write a book or how to finish a book, how to self-publish a book, that's just one example, or how to lose weight, how to meditate, how to start running, or how to get healthy, and you started it, but you got a third of the way through or halfway through or whatever it is, and you haven't finished it. Do you have a whole bunch of those and there's one you really want to finish, or maybe you want to finish all of them and you don't know how? The best way to do this is with an accountability partner. There is nothing like an accountability partner. So is there one you want to get done more than any other? There's one that just stands out. Pick the one that's the most important to you, because to do all of them, it's just too much on your plate. If you listen to last week's episode about lessons learned in 2022, having too much on your plate, it doesn't work. Pick one thing, the one thing that's going to fill you up and bring you joy more than any other. And with that one, have an accountability partner. Nothing gets more done. This podcast came out because yay, Katie, shout out to Katie, because I had Katie as an accountability partner. And if you've got any bit of a people pleaser in you, when you get on that call each week, have a set time where you're going to talk to that person, either on Zoom or however you can do it, WhatsApp, whatever it is, and be on that call, and you have a commitment of what you're going to get done before that next week. And being a people pleaser, I always wanted to help her with whatever it is that I committed to help her with. And what I said I was going to have done, I had that done. And I would send her things and ask her for help during the course of the week. So you want to have somebody who can support you in that way also. And there were certain things she was really good at that I sucked at. And I was so grateful to her. And she was grateful to me for the things that I could help her with that completely stressed her out, that were just nothing to me. So having that kind of a person really, really helped. And we progressed each week. And I mean, in no time, this podcast was out. I mean, I had a website up. This didn't start as a podcast. But anyway, when I did the pivot and it looked like it was going that way, it just happened. All of a sudden, here I was podcasting. And a couple of years later, I'm still doing it. So I am so grateful to Katie for that. And right now, Jenny and I have started, I'm doing Tuesday night Hope Recharge. If you want to be on that or you want to come on, it's just a live Instagram live, and she's doing hers on Wednesdays. Mine's every other Tuesday, and we're supporting each other on that. So I have to do it because I'm doing hers, she's doing mine, and I've got an accountability partner for that. So I have to do it. I can't stress it enough. There is nothing like having an accountability partner to really get something done, something meaningful. Now, as far as a goal, that they say, who's they? I don't know who they is, but when you have something you really want to get done, putting it out there to a group or joining a like-minded group, maybe you want to run, maybe you want to do some kind of a health thing or a meditation challenge or something like that, get in with a like-minded group, that then you put your goal out there. And there's, in Jenny's group on Wednesdays, there's somebody who's been in a 21-day challenge. It's like Chopra meditation group. You're with a whole bunch of like-minded people. This one person has been in a health-minded group where they're all together and they support each other in a Slack channel every day. And you put your particular goal out there, and then you've got a support group. You can create a support group for whatever it is you want to do. And the main thing is that you put your goal out there into the universe and also with other people. And you want to be with people that are going to support you in your goal. Some people put it on Facebook or in Insta or LinkedIn, whatever it is. And you find people that support you in your goal. And the whole point is to be open about it. And then you want people who support you. So, and then you're accountable. The whole point is to be accountable. and to try to finish something. I talked about going for my TED Talk, which I've had to table it. It was just too much on my plate because the application process is a lot. Everything about it was a lot, and it's just too much. So I really want to help people. My TED Talk is about people who isolate and creating community, which I've just right now talked about different ways to create community. It's just so important, but it's just too much on my plate right now. So my law practice is, it's just, everything's been busy, and I love doing this, and I love my writing and all of that. So you just have to pick and choose. So I've been doing these clarity and confidence boost sessions, which are so much fun. It's just for a limited time. If you want to do that, just go to the website if you want to sign up. But a lot of people need accountability partners, and a few people are asking me, how do I get an accountability partner? So you can DM me if you're interested in doing this. But what we're going to do, I think, and if you're interested in this, just let me know, is where we meet up on Zoom once a month, and I will set just for an hour, and then we can see each other. We can meet each other. And a lot of people have been doing this on their Facebook group. You can just go in the Facebook group if you want an accountability partner and put it out there. But I think we'll also start meeting on Zoom once a month. If you're interested in this, if this sounds interesting to you, I just put this in the weekly email also. Let me know. Just contact me and let me know if this is something that interests you. And I will try this for a little bit. And yeah, if you guys are interested in it, we'll definitely do that. I thought that would be fun to actually see each other. And then I'll just put it out there, and everybody can kind of introduce yourself and say what kind of an accountability partner you want. And it's a safe space, just like the Facebook group is a safe space. But I know some people are very averse to Facebook groups. So that's why I thought I'll also add in just once a month on a Zoom call, because people are really asking, and I so get that. How do you get an accountability partner? Because it's really important. And I can't stress enough how fabulous it is. But I also believe that the universe, once you decide you want to do something and you're really going to finish and do it, the universe rises up to meet you. People always ask me, how do you get such great guests for the podcast? As soon as I started, they appear. When you start taking action towards your dream, the universe will rise up to meet you exactly as your dream should be. So when you pick what it is that the one thing, if you call it multitasking, Jenny O'Connor, she calls it multi-passionate when you have your hands in lots of different things and there's lots of things you like to do. Her episode is episode number 105. And she talks about, she has very good systems in place and things. And she also gives herself grace when she doesn't use that word I just did, when she needs to change up her system for that day because she wants to do something else. When you have your hands in lots of different fires and you want to, but there's one thing that's calling you more than anything else. And that's when you see that, when you can see it in your head and you know you're called to this one thing and you really want to finish it, then that is their thing. And that's the thing that you need your accountability partner for. So I will go ahead and set up a few places where you can find an accountability partner, and you can ask the universe to help you with that. And I will help accommodate that too for you if possible. If you need that, again, just let me know if that's something you're interested in. And the whole thing, if you can see it, you can be it. I love how Angela Manuel Davis always says, if God didn't put that in your head for no reason, if you can see it, you can be it. And you've got your own unique handprint. There's a reason that you can see that. So go after your dream. And if you want a confidence and clarity boost session, if you want to know, if you feel like life's passing you by and your inner critic's going nonstop, and you don't feel aligned with who and what it is you're supposed to do or be, I am doing the free confidence and clarity boost sessions. They've been going really well. I'm just doing this for a limited time and help you get aligned to where it is that you get that clarity and confidence and you feel satisfied and empowered, where you feel like your life path is clear and focused and your inner voice is nurturing, kind, and compassionate. It's a much better way to live. Don't stress over this time of year. Call someone, see how they're doing, make sure that everybody's okay. If you're feeling down, nothing will make you feel better than checking on somebody else. I promise. Calling a few people and just saying, hey, how are you doing? And talking to them, that'll make you feel better immediately. Thank you so much. If there's somebody or something a topic that you'd really like to hear about, let me know. I love doing this. And I love all the reviews you leave and the comments. It really makes me feel like I'm doing something that helps others. I just got the letters you get inside the Christmas cards. I got a letter from somebody. I wrote about it in my weekly email. She put a little note, let us know what's going on with her. It just filled me up, but it also made me reflective of how long ago I met her. And she knew me back when I decided I wanted to go to college. I was straightening up my life, and I thought I was so old. I was in my 20s. I was so old to start college, and I thought I was so stupid and I could never do it. And so I decided to start with remedial English, and I would go to her house and proof my papers, my English papers, before I'd hand them in. And I'd always think of her as I'd get all my advanced degrees and everything else. And she's just fabulous. She moved away. And I love these catch-up letters, and it lets me reflect, because it lets me also, that's my yardstick. I only compare myself to where I've come from to where I am now. That's my yardstick. And I hope you only compare yourself to what you've come from also. I was taught not to compare myself to you, to anyone else. I'll always come up short. So the only comparison I do is me to me from where I've come from. Otherwise, you never know what's going on with anybody else anyway. I don't care what their life looks like. It's never what we thought. And that's been made pretty obvious lately. So, these kind of letters are just fabulous, and they're good reminders, because I can reflect on what a great friend she was, and it gets to teach me about friendship and everything else. So hopefully your yardstick is only that you're comparing yourself and been like, wow, I've come through a lot in my life so far. And also that you've had great times as well. And, to enjoy the process. I mean, they say smell the roses for a reason, and to enjoy the moments. So hopefully you do enjoy the moments, and that you do know how great you really are, because you're great. It's not like everybody else is great and you're not. You're great. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate that you listen, and have the best day, because that's what we have is today.